Okay, I'm out for a short rip today on this vintage track kit, obsolete Yeti. Obsolete as of a week ago. Quit making them, boo. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get out of here without hitting any Boy Scouts. Look at this baller. Oh, maybe I should just act like that's my van. This parking lot's a sheet of ice. Yeah, some Boy Scouts might be going down here. Forgot it. Didn't realize it was Boy Scout weekend up here. Getting some looks. Well, if that Mercedes Sprinter is part of the Boy Scout troops, they've really evolved. Ice. Had this turn into a block of ice. Okay, let's get past checkpoint 1. Lake Barge. Ah, Boy Scout hurt. Use caution. I was almost wondering if it was closed. Alright, I think we're through the Boy Scout danger zone. Hey, look at this. Snowflakes coming down. A rarity. And the snow feels great. It's been kind of a lackluster winter, but every time I come out it seems to feel great. So I don't know why I haven't been biking more. So today I'm just out for a quick rip to make sure the bike checks out, because I got an invite to go to McCall. The next 3 or 4 days I'll be riding. So I'm anxious to do that because I've never been riding in McCall, which is kind of the birthplace of snow biking, I guess. I don't know exactly what the history is. Maybe it's North Idaho. Definitely Idaho. I need add a little air to my Air Pro. Okay, got stuck on a little sapling there, so I'm using this opportunity to add some air to the Air Pro. I usually run about 20, give or take 5. Okay, this is a solo rip I'm going on. It's one thing I started doing is riding solo with a snow bike, something I'd never do snowmobiling. Sometimes it was hard finding friends around here to get snowmobiling all the time, so one thing I really liked about snow biking is you can usually get yourself out of trouble. Look at that. There's the road. Thought I was getting close. Anyway, to finish that thought, you know, with snow biking you can usually always get yourself unstuck by yourself, but I do make sure I'm always close to a road in case I have to walk out, or if a bike breaks down or something. Wow, gobs of people have been heading that way. So I'll take snowshoes with me if I'm solo and it's really deep snow, just in case I have to walk out on my own. But today it's firm enough underneath and I'm close enough to a road I could make it out, so no snowshoes today. Feeling we're about to get to, yep, there's a fresh snow bike track, which happens to be mine. I didn't realize I'd gone in a circle there. It's not the first time that's happened to me where I'm like, hey, another snow biker's out here. And I'm pretty dang good with directions, sense of direction I should say. But spinning circles on a snow bike can really get you disoriented. So some thoughts on Yeti RIP. I have a Yeti 137 and a 129. They're not the more the 137 isn't the narrower spacing one. It's a little bit older. So I've kind of committed to Yeti, so it was disappointing to hear last week that they announced oh, we're done. That's it. Short statement. So what I really like about Yeti is you know, they're easily 10 to 20 pounds lighter than most of the other kits out there, and I like the carbon. I like how it sheds the snow. I like how reliable it's been. Haven't really had much of any issues. I've been on the same belt since day one. Yeah, like really nothing. And when I go out solo like this, I need something that's reliable. So I like that compared with the Yamaha setup. Yamaha's been super reliable bike. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do now going in the future. I like how the 137 track really does float and climb up out of stuff. The 129 SS, that's definitely a keeper. Like, they quit making that a while ago, and that's kind of my go-to. We don't get a lot of deep snow around here. It's just on and off, melt, freeze. So this 129 SS, most of the year, the spring, early season, I'm riding this. So I'm really happy with it. It's so efficient. I get like 50 miles off of this one tank here. I quit carrying fuel with me. I just have this little one for basically that will get me that one will get me 9 miles. Is that right? Yeah, that one will get me basically 9 miles. So I haven't tried the new mountaintop kits, whatever those are called. People raving about, but I'm sure that's a contributing factor for why Yeti just gave up. They really weren't, for whatever reason, the snowbike world didn't really love the Yeti. I don't know if it was the price tag, but then they're loving this mountaintop, which has a higher price tag than anything. So I don't know what to say. The market's definitely saturated. Alright, continuing my pseudo rant on Yeti. It's kind of disappointing to me is that, you know, it started as this, actually like all snow bikes, a nice startup to it. Some guys that knew how to ride snow bikes, developing them, love the carbon fiber idea. But then they get bought up by these bigger companies. Bigger companies think it's a market, and then whatever, they're bought again. It's a conglomerate, and the marketers decide, oh, this isn't for us, and it just screws the consumer. Because I'd invested a lot. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm probably the reason that Yeti went out of business. Both of my kits I bought used. Although I bought a lot of Yeti parts over the years, so directly from them. So I never did buy. I was actually just thinking about buying one of the newer kits, and then I was talking to Outlaw Motorsports about it, and then the next day he finds out no bueno from Yeti. We're done. Alright, continuing some Yeti talk. Yeah, I still don't think there was... I think the design is still good. But I'm sure Michelin, you know, having bought up Camzo and so reliant also on oil and oil prices and everything else, it's snowbike's a casualty. So one option I could do, what am I doing here, is just keep buying up Yeti parts, stockpiling them, and keep them going. They seem to be pretty reliable. Carbon lasts forever, unless you break it, but you can repair carbon. But I think one thing that Timber Sled's done is proven the doubters wrong with that 3-inch track. I was even doubting whether 3-inch would work on the dirt bike, but the first one I ever rode just kind of wanted to tractor you straight. It's kind of hard to turn, but they made some changes. I think I would lean towards going with that Gen 2 Aero, narrow rails, but I don't think it's going to be much better than what I got anyway. But I'm hoping that they take that 137, put belt drive, narrow rails, because I'd probably buy one of those. Last couple seasons have just been gobs of tracks. I don't know if it's just the technology and COVID, everyone buying sleds, if they're just way more sledders, or it's the lack of new snow. But I used to come out and it seemed like I had all this to myself. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm not mad at Yeti, it's just kind of disappointing that, and then you never know, like Mountaintop's a startup. Who knows if they're going to be in business? How are you supposed to get warranty? Yeti's so specialized though, you kind of need them, but my understanding is you got 7 to 10 years of parts they'll support, so that's good, but I'm definitely going to have to go away from it at some point here. Now the main thing about Yeti was they had their brake issues, but Yeti was so good with warranty. I even bought this kit used and they fixed it up, and I've got a new brake on it, and the brake has worked great ever since they figured out that problem. So I've been happy with Yeti for the support and all that, so that's why I'm disappointed. Yeah, here's a zone without fresh tracks. Without, I should say, old tracks. It's got fresh tracks now. I wonder if they were pulling some logs out or something. This road looks like it's been upgraded. Oh, there's the highway right there. No know they were doing some thinning or some slash piles in here. Wow, I didn't realize highway's right there. Yeah, they were doing something. Get in here. What I want to get for next season is the new YZ450F with the redesign and the narrower front and better impeller and better coolant. That's what I'm looking forward to, but they don't have all the snow bike accessories yet for it. And so this bike has quite a bit of hours. I haven't looked lately, but I bet I'm getting close to 500 for something for sure. It's been a good bike, but I probably ought to move to something else. Okay, can I get through this creek? Hit that wall on the other side. Sure where I'm at here. I think I'm actually circling back. I might run over a Boy Scout. It's good, they can have a survival story. A snow biker attacked them. Yeah, I kind of think I'm getting back close to the non-motorized area. Yeah, I think I recognize. Yeah, I was kind of planning on wrapping it up, but then I got inspired to try a little battle riding in this treat area right here. It sounded like some sledders were mucking around over there. I think I came up this way once. Got it. Okay, now I remember I dropped down here, I think off of here with some guys once, through these little guys. Whoa. What was that amateur move? Something bumped me off. I was eyeing that creek crossing. Come on. I shouldn't have spent all that time in the weight room this week. Come on, this is supposed to be a light bike with this antique Yeti setup. What is stopping it right now? For one, it doesn't help. I keep sinking down every time. So there's definitely something stopping it there. losing it. Completely losing it. Do I just all of a sudden suck as a snow biker? What was with that? I like faltered for 1 second. Absolute amateur. Okay. Back on the horse. Let's go. Man, I suck. Okay, I thought I saw maybe a window over here I could get through. Snow is deep in here. It's one reason I'm sucking. Okay, I think I got... I thought I had a window. That stump's in the way. Yeah. It's like another snow bike's been in here. All of a sudden I feel like I know what I'm doing. Alright, I better get out of here since I'm sucking and I kind of am not sure where I'm at right now. This is sweet though. Didn't know this zone was in here. Actually, I have a feeling I know where we're at. Yes, this is my track. This is where I was earlier. Come full circle. Sweet. Alright. That's good to know. That's a sweet little zone there. I might use that to cut over sometime. Okay, I think that's going to be a wrap. Head home, change oil, pack up gear. Okay, that's a wrap today, and rather than running into a Boy Scout, the Boy Scouts actually helped load up my snow bike. They were all loving it. Nice crew. It was so icy I couldn't ride up my ramp, and all of a sudden there were a bunch of Boy Scouts there. I don't know if there's a snow bike loading badge or something that they can get. Actually, the day's not over yet. I might still have to run over a Boy Scout here. Also ran into a gang of snow bikers heading out, and I really wanted to join them. It's a couple guys I know locally that I need to start getting together with again, but anyway, I had to pass it up. Is that Boy Scout leader vaping? You have to step away from the group to take a hit. Tons of fun, I guess. They were all admiring my snow bike though, but that was nice having those guys help. Pushed it right up on the ramp, so I'm gonna head to McCall. This is starting to turn to rain, so I'm actually glad I'm getting out of here. Blizzard Bay.